pretty disappointed. We just didn't play the way we usually play, and they beat us that bad. So, but I feel like overall, and I said it many times, we are a team in progress, and even though we wanted to do better, we still, you know, our future our future looks bright. So we won 49 games, we won our division. So we just gotta work really hard this summer and come back stronger.
What are some of the reasons why you think the future looks bright?
Well, you keep your core. Some of us didn't play that well, so but I think if you start making changes, then you mess the chemistry a little bit. I think our chemistry is pretty good in a way that we've been together for 2 years. We have success last year. We struggled a little bit this year, so we're growing as a team. So that's important. And in order for you to have success, you're gonna have to go through some pain. So I believe on this team, and I believe that we're gonna recuperate. We're gonna do better next year.
During this series, you didn't want to talk about Paul Pierce, but the comment he made, a lot of people are now saying today that he may have been right. Maybe there was something lacking from this team. How do you feel about that?
Hey, I'll tell you this: he knew what he was doing. He got you guys' attention, and you can say yes, he was right. You can say nah. I mean, to this point, who cares? I don't care. I just it's more about pride and playing the game as hard and better than just our identity wasn't in that series. We played much harder and with more passion and unselfish, and we just didn't do it throughout the series and cost us the series.
Are you saying you'd like to see Four coming back, or you'd see a lot, because there's a lot of expiring contracts on the team, obviously?
You know what? I don't know. At this point, we all, we want to see what's gonna happen, but we got a great group of guys that cares about the city, cares about our team. That we hit adversity, and it was tough for everybody. So we're not gonna run from the fact that we should have done better. But we all men. Whatever happens, it happens. But I don't get why everybody's so like, oh, it's 2 years in a row making the playoff. It's 2 years breaking our own records. So I mean, we've done some great things that you guys weren't used to be honest. We winning games. We're making a foundation where we give ourselves a chance to win night in, night out, and that's important. I think that's something that is getting, we building and it's getting stronger and stronger.
Was this loss tougher than last year, you think?
Yeah, it is for sure. My exit meeting last year was much better. You felt better. Now, I mean, I still love the city. I still love our fans. It's just like we kind of like embarrassed that the way we finished the season. That's not us. That's not really us. But we can't really come out here and give you guys excuses. I mean, we don't want nobody to feel sorry about us, but at the same time, we're a little bit embarrassed because we should have done a little bit better for our fans, for our city. I wish I could give you the answer. I mean, what do you think? Maybe you're right about it. I mean, it's frustrating for all of us. It's hard. I mean, we just didn't do well. I mean, I got no excuses. We didn't finish the way we wanted to finish, and then they beat us in every aspect. But with that being said, I mean, I don't know how much you guys watch the games. Yeah, we made some mistakes defensively, but the guys that beat us wasn't Well and Bill. I mean, that the only game they really beat us was the second game at home. Every other game, I thought Paul Pierce, Otto Porter was a huge factor. So our game plan was for Gortat, Otto Porter, even Pierce to beat us. Not the main guys. Just like they got our main guys a little bit out of it. So I thought our game plan was pretty good, but you can't win a series shooting 38%. I mean, they hit every shot, but we done. So I mean, yeah, you can talk about defense all day, but we couldn't hit a shot, and that was. I mean, the third game, we played extremely well. I mean, if you watch a film, we played well. We got stops. We just couldn't hit a three. We couldn't hit a shot, and that was the game right there. I think that was the series. Even throughout the whole series, we couldn't shoot the ball, you know, the way we wanted to. So, and they did. I'm sorry, they did. It's a shot making league. You have to make shots. That's what you get paid for. So, you know, that was the series.
Do you think anything has to change in the offseason to take that next step?
You know, I don't know. I'm that's not my job. My job is, you know, to come back and you know, do better, come back stronger, and bring that mental toughness. And it's gonna be a long summer. It's definitely gonna be a long summer for all of us. I don't think nobody's gonna sit down here and tell you like, oh, you know, we did not. It's gonna be a long summer for all of us. And as a man, you embrace the struggles and you get better. I mean, like I said, we're not cowards or anything like that. We're gonna face whoever we need to face. We're here. I mean, we care. And yeah, we messed up, but we're humans. You know, we made mistakes, and you know, whatever is gonna happen, we change it. So now that's not really up to players.
Can you talk about the relationship the team has with Coach Casey? I mean, obviously there's going to be criticism when you go four straight in the first round. Just talk a little bit about the relationship and whether or not you'd like to see him come back.
You know what? I feel like enough of blaming him. Like, it's not his fault. I mean, at the end of the day, the players are the one playing. So while you, like, I'm not gonna, like, because I didn't do as well as I wanted to, I'm not gonna blame somebody else. I mean, if anything, I just take responsibility myself for my actions and for what I done. I feel like it's not fair that you're gonna blame somebody else. That's not just not being a man. Yeah, well, if it was his fault, it was every single player fault too, because we didn't do our job the way that we needed to do it, and that's the fact. So I think Casey, you know, was the same coach the whole year around. Same face, and he was honest to everybody, and you know that's important for a team. And gotta also understand that he won 48 wins last year, and he won 49. So it's a lot of different things that people don't value because they expected us to, you know, go to the second round and do a little bit better. I get it, but you know, it's a team in progress. So you gotta sit down this week and then just think about how can we get better, what do we need and all that. But like, it's just not fair to blame coach and say like, you know, it's all your fault, like you didn't do this or that. I mean, as a player, and on behalf of myself, I feel like I should have done a better job too. So why would I blame him?
For a team that had such a good offense all year, really the offense is what carried you guys. Was this series in the second half of the season, did you see flaws in the offensive approach of this team?
Frankly, I felt like our offense was good. We got guys that can score, but I feel like in order to win games in the playoffs, you have to play unselfish basketball. You know, I feel like obviously your best player is going to get double teamed, so that's when you have to make a play. I thought they did a great job throughout the series. We got the ball out of John Wall's hand. He was hitting Martin Gortat on that roll, and he was making plays for everybody else. So that was the right play. I thought at times we just didn't make the right plays as a team, and it starts with me because, you know, I'm a point guard. So I thought sometimes your best defense is your best offense. If you don't take a good shot, then how you gonna get back and set up your defense? I mean, little things like that. It's different when you take the ball out of the net and take the ball out and you set your defense and then you can stop somebody. You know, more than like taking shots that you just gotta run back and, you know, you got John Wall coming at you 100 miles an hour. So it's just different factors. I feel like we gotta get back to our defensive principles. I mean, it's logically like how come we were a better defensive team last year with the same guys, and all of a sudden we just a different team. I mean, that's some questions that we have to answer, and that's the reality. We gotta get back our identity where we inside out, we move the ball, we play hard, and obviously we're our main guys, DeMar and Kyle.
You just asked the question I was going to ask you, is in terms of what happened. Yeah, how do you go from being a top 10 defense to a bottom 5 defense with the same guys?
And part of it is us as a player. I mean, I think our offense was the main focus where, defense is important, because you're not going to tell me that we were so good defensively last year and all of a sudden we just can't play no defense. You know what I mean? Like, and I think the last three weeks of the season, we went from 27th to 22nd. We improved a little. We started playing a little bit harder. But I believe at this point of the year, it's about your defense, but it's about also playing efficient offense, and it's just making the right plays. And we just didn't do enough of that, and that really hurts it really hurt our defense in a way.
Start to the season, and the way that you won, being such a high-scoring team, could have given a false sense of confidence with respect to where your defense was.
I agree. I mean, I feel like our offense, we were just focused on offense way too much that, we. And you know what? Credit to our team and to our staff. We started the season really, really hot, and that was the main goal. We knew the key of our season was the first 2 months. Everybody knew that. I don't know why you guys are so sure. Wow, oh my God, we won 24-7. Come on, be realistic. We play games that we're supposed to win. We got management did a great job bringing everybody back. That's what I'm saying. Our core is pretty good. We got a great group of guys. We struggle, but it's not the end of the world. I think we'll come back stronger. And now we know. 1 year we play good defense. The next year we play good offense. So imagine our third year if we do a combination of defense and offense. Then we're gonna have the great season that we all expect to have. We were expecting this year to have, which we did, but no, we're not in the playoffs. So I feel like we got great things coming. Like, why do we have to panic? We have great players, and I feel like I wouldn't change anything about Kalo, DeMar, JV, any of my teammates. I feel like hopefully we get another shot of being together and proving people wrong, like last year.
Final question.
Greivis, you talked about proving people wrong. Do you think that this team needs to change the culture of, the attitude? Last year Brooklyn wanted to play you guys. This year Paris is coming up until the series starts and says you don't have the impact. You guys need that edge. What is it that this team needs to get that next step and just to move forward?
I feel like we need some guys to step up. That's all we need. We need somebody to speak up and be like, this is how it is, and challenge everybody else. Basically, we need a Paul Pierce, that's gonna talk that trash, and we don't have that. We all good guys that just don't wanna see. We put our main focus on Paul and saying everything he say, but it's not really us firing it back. We just needed to do it on the court, and it was. You guys, he knew what he was doing, because he done it for so long. But he works. You need to have that spiciness. Like, you need to be a little bit of he is, like, saying the things he say and backing it up. Like, I mean, this man say whatever he say, and he went on there and he went on the court and did it. So that's what we need. We need a guy that just don't he's just gonna talk the talk and walk the walk.